Oh God!
Juste alors.
Oui, oui.
All right. Well, everybody, we got all the English out the way. Now we have to do the rest of the playthrough in French. Normally,
Je m'appelle Zara. Comment ça va?
je m'appelle. Let's see.
Ow. All right. So yeah. So tonight is Assassin's Creed Unity. Um, Unity is a bit of a weird game in that it's one of those games that launches you right into the game the first time you play it. So I'm there's no like menu that I'm waiting on or anything. I'm actually just paused at the first cutscene. So we're going to be jumping in here shortly. But to preface that, um, there is also one save file, so that's always fun. So there is, when you first start up the game, the cutscene that you get basically frames this kind of the similar way that Black Flag and Rogue was, in that this is like a simulation built through Abstergo Industries, but
it's a home console now.
Yeah, it's like a home console now, and I can't. What's the name of it again? I can't remember now. Helix. That's what it is. Yeah. So they basically extrapolated where the other games kind of were, and said this is kind of the end point as to what they were doing. Yeah. So then once you do that, you pick the prologue, and it kind of just dumps you right into the where the game starts.
There's a menu that lists like this scenario, like Liberation, Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, all those games, and some other stuff as well, and it's entirely just a set piece.
Yeah, I was awfully confused about that. That's why I wasn't entirely sure if I was in the right place, because there was no menu. It just launched me right into it, and I was like,
And also, the only selectable option isn't the one you'd expect it to be.
Yeah, that was also the one that threw me off. So, but apparently that's normal. So here we are.
When I first played this game, I thought like it was some weird like vignette type thing where you play as like a bunch of different assassins.
I thought I'd like opened the multiplayer by accident or something. I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Also, you get to speak to a nice lady who tells you about things.
Oh, we're missing out on a lady? A nice lady?
Yeah.
We'll talk to her again. We'll talk to her. I think she's pretty cool. So,
in universe, are Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 called Assassin's Creed 3 and 4?
So, by the name, like, they all get little names in the menu, and it frames them much less positively.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, if you remember from wandering around the office in Black Flag and Rogue, there's like art books and stuff, and it's all like the art of Assassin's Creed 3 and all that kind of stuff. Which,
yeah,
I mean, obviously they're just kind of doing like little Easter egg things, but can you construe that as being Assassin's Creed exists within universe?
I think you can. It's weird that it exists within universe, and it's also like this dumb video game that we're playing is actually research being done to find magical things. Like,
so
I also
for names, Ezio stuff is called Triumph of the Borgias.
Because we won.
And also Fear and Loathing in Florence. There are multiple. I believe that's Hatham there as the Lone Eagle. Altair's is Murder in the Levant.
He's a bad man.
And Connors is Washington and the Wolf. And Edwards is Devils of the Caribbean.
Okay, I was trying to remember what the name was,
Mm.
like, given in Black Flag.
Yeah.
For, like, when you got the trailer for the game that they were making in universe, and I think that was it.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
There's also a couple others that aren't listed that we don't have experience with, like Jazz Age Junkies.
We'll get there.
Well, I don't know. They're going backwards now.
And the one that we selected is called The Tragedy of Jacques Desmoulins.
Which,
How tragic is it really?
Sure, we'll meet him eventually, and probably kill him if he's so tragic.
more than likely. So I guess that's a good enough point as any to kind of jump into things. So yeah, so once you pick the one option that you're allowed to, it then dumps you into this cutscene, and we go from here.
Welcome to the 1300s.
Can't believe we're in the fancy land of Paris now.
Who goes there? A friend of the temple.
Floirac, the council's message was absolute. You're not
Nice name.
welcome here.
I must speak with the Grand Master.
He's
You're like the guy
insistent. Very
trying
well.
to
Another day, perhaps.
pronounce that name, just butchering it.
King Philip disagrees.
Floirac!
Damn you, man. Why you're not rotting in a cell at this moment, I cannot fathom.
Pranked!
You got owned!
Meanwhile, he's just back there pulling a inking quill and just drawing a dick on his face.
Me and the boys sieging
betrayed.
Paris.
Draw your swords, men! Defend the temple! Not you, brother. I have a different task for you.
He looks like that
Come with
actor
me.
whose name I can't remember.
Yeah, Sam. Also, plot twist. I'm
King
not an
Philip's
assassin.
moving faster than we expected.
We're another Templar? This is
Wow,
bullshit.
this has never happened before.
Assassins.
I hate
I thought
this.
the Mongol Khans broke their power decades ago.
The
You
assassins
can't
quarreled
give
with
me
Masyaf.
half Templar, half Assassin. Just give me full Templar the next 5 minutes.
We will not prevail this night, but if you make haste,
Seriously, I'm trying to remember who that
we may
actor is
save our
and
order.
what movies I've seen him in.
Take the sword and the book. Hide them. They must not fall into the assassin's hands.
Cabalist sword.
Just gonna turn up the voice audio a little bit.
So we can hear things.
I was
given,
given
the technology level on display in this flashback, and our mentor there named Desmoulins, I think Jacques Desmoulins may be just dead by the time the actual game starts. He's got to get that tragedy going quick if he wants to be relevant with the French Revolution.
Combat still seems more or less the same as it was.
Combat really didn't change much.
Take a different way.
I also was about to comment on this not having the abstract entertainment purpose, but then I realized obviously the moment this flashback ends when we die, we're going to pop back out of the Animus.
No, actually, we are in the comfort of our living room right now.
Oh, you got a mouse cursor on your window.
Oh, do I? I do.
Yeah.
He wants you to go slightly up.
It's not on my screen, so I don't see it.
It's still, you gotta move it like a little bit further left.
I can't believe.
There we go.
I can't believe Assassin's Creed games just find new ways to fuck with us every stream.
Here's the thing about Unity. Doors don't exist.
Up. Only up.
Many windows exist, but no doors.
Also, this Templar is really good at hurting people.
It's also really good at climbing.
Yeah.
I don't keep on harping about this, but I'd really like it if like the Templars played differently than the Assassins.
Yeah,
That would
this
be
one
neat.
doesn't even the excuse of being raised by assassins.
Because you think you're special, you think you're special because like you're a straight assassin badass, but then you just find out no, you're just controlled by the player.
Okay, so the thing that I like there is that the Templar just jumped on the wall like a normal person, but the assassin jumped into a hay bale, slowing himself down because
Gotta do it.
assassins.
Yeah.
He dropped a smoke bomb.
Fine.
Oh,
we
he
got
pushed me.
shoved!
Found him.
Pranked!
It's just a prank, bro. I'm enjoying the sword that we've got.
It's
It's kind of
very good.
it's interesting, like shape on the whole handle situation, hilt situation, I suppose.
Nice, great sword. I like the combat animations too.
They're very good.
Yeah, this whole I love the atmosphere of this whole flashback set piece. Fire tonight.
Oh, that was a
look.
cool sword.
It's a magic sword.
I can't believe they're trying. I can't believe the assassins are trying. I can't believe the assassins are trying to steal the DLC sword.
Fucking
You
love
have
it.
to pay for that.
He just
Nah,
zaps him.
the DLC weapons are a gun on a stick.
A gick? What?
No, don't say it like that. That sounds bad.
The boomstick.
We have a literal laser sword.
Specifically on the end of a halberd.
Oh, a gunk. Okay.
Now, what word are you even mashing up with gun to come up with that name?
What? Gun in the K from stick. I just took
Okay.
the K.
Alright, now we've hidden these things behind puzzles, those things that assassins are incapable of solving.
They didn't even hide the sword behind a puzzle, they just put it there.
It's true.
Yeah, that's fine.
There, now that we've moved the sword 5 feet, the assassins will never be able to find it.
It's in a mausoleum. There's probably more traps and whatever.
Jacques is on the way.
I was kind of hoping to just be cradling him in his arms as he as we get to see the white void dimension cutscene from the other side.
That would have been cool, actually.
So if this is also if this is kind of the same conceit of Liberation, that this is the consumer product version,
Pope Clement,
has
hear me? Before this year is out,
It's the
you will
it's the
answer for your crimes before
Erudito.
God Almighty. And you,
Not yet,
Philip,
but it's the consumer product version, but it's like the jailbroken one.
I curse you! Curse you to the 13th generation of your blood! You shall be...
Oh, I see we're adding curses now. Also, this is an actual historical event which happened, I believe, because King Philip wanted to get out of his
Thus
debts.
came the age of true
Yep.
wisdom.
King Philip's just...
Flows. The Knights Templar, once the proud shepherds of order, peace, and
Absolute
illumination.
monarchy, not the best system, to be honest.
To be fair, the Knights Templar also not the
let's
best
get a sniffer
decision.
running. If Abstergo pings us, pull me out.
But we need it. Alright.
I can't remember if this is the same guy who also expelled the Jews from France to get out of some banking debts.
Hey there. This is probably disorienting, so I'll be brief. I'm Bishop, not
This is
my
our
real
nice
name,
lady.
obviously, but that's as much as you'll get today. Please listen carefully. Abstergo
No.
is using you, hijacking your neurons to
What?
help them sift
No.
your genetic memory data.
Don't
These
tell me
guys
the
throw it
conceit
out their
of the game
fingers
is that the
countless
player character is
corporations,
us.
governments, media outlets, and NGOs.
Sitting on your
But
couch.
now, they want control over history
Please
itself.
no.
If that doesn't frighten you, it should.
It's
And
meta.
we're here to stop them.
Okay, Zara,
And
you gotta
I need
stop
your
the
help.
Templars.
Deacon,
Maybe we shouldn't be
preload gene
broadcasting
sequence,
this over stream.
AD 16,
Yeah.
B13, I-87.
Yep, spooling it up.
We know that voice.
Yeah, okay, so this is
Last
Assassin's
week,
Creed
we gained
game.
access to a bank of unsequenced memories. in
One of us
Abstergo's
is
Helix
probably a
servers. For now,
surprise
we'd
Templar.
like you to experience a small sample. This should help you understand our struggle.
I'm betting
After that,
I'm betting
You
PO.
can decide for yourself
No,
what comes
actually, I'm
next.
one of the
We'll be waiting.
precursors.
You're one of the Isu? Alright, Peter, I got a quick question for you. How does any of this shit work?
PO, you're not nearly stupid enough to be a precursor.
Anyway,
Quick question.
Well, thanks.
since we all just sort of ran by it, that cutscene is basically, you know how video games will sometimes use your graphics card to mine Bitcoin?
Yep.
It's doing that, but genetic research.
Yep.
And your brain.
Folding at
Honor.
home.
And Bitcoin. Actually, no, I think this was way too early for Bitcoin.
Can't I go with
Actually,
you,
no, I think-
Father?
Well, this game came out
Courage,
2011.
my boy.
No. Unity came out in like
You wait just here.
20.
I will return when this hand
13?
reaches the top.
That's
Okay, so I think
forever.
Not
Bitcoin
as
was
long as
around.
we're
'Cause I remember some guy
And
talking
when I
about it
get
in
back,
college.
we'll see the
Oh, yeah.
fireworks.
Yeah, I mean there was the hobbyist phase of
And
Bitcoin,
Arno,
which lasted for quite a while.
Awful.
Yes, Father.
They did not put effort into his hair.
No, that's it's real.
I mean, I don't know what my
Hair is hard.
settings
Chunk.
are set at right now.
Yeah,
Bad
hair
hair.
is hard, but sometimes it don't look good.
It's true. Well, his hair does get better as he ages. It's fine.
Yeah, like, it's specifically young Arno.
He grows into it.
Goes into his terrible haircut.
Yeah, so I was reading some stuff about Preside before the stream started, and apparently one fact I found out is like they just put all these flowers and whatnot all over the place and stuff.
Yeah!
To the point where like the entire place just reeked, and everyone had like year-long allergies.
Get him.
It's the price.
The child, your weak child legs have difficulty assassin Chevrolet.
Soon you'll become strong, but eventually soon you'll be strong.
Just imagine, something coming towards you with that walk. That's a horror movie right there.
It follows, but
Can you
it's
do
just
it
the
towards the
assassin.
camera?
P.O. goes to Silent Hill, and like all the monsters are just doing
Fortunately,
that.
hold on. The conceit
Yeah,
of
okay,
it
just interrupt me.
follows. Sorry.
Yeah, P.O. You go to Silent Hill, and all the monsters are just doing that walk at you.
So, Shay Cormac is somewhere here right now.
Yep.
Also,
Oh no, adults. Oh, jeez.
Don't even think about moving.
We're already moving.
Wow, you can run fast in that dress.
Actually, what I really want to happen is like they show the assassination again, but they've like digitally edited out Shay, so our father just dies for no reason.
you're giving them far too much credit.
I swear.
Oh yeah, obviously this happens off screen.
I mean, my favorite part is that as Shay, we saw Arno. We walked right past him.
Yeah, that doesn't happen, and there's no time that could happen in this game.
Nope.
So weird.
So what you're saying is that that simulation really was full of shit.
Oh, hey, this
Yeah,
comes
kinda.
back. They haven't done that in a while.
So, I guess are we supposed to infer that they actually have edited the memory content, or
No, because, like, the thing still happens, and Shay's outfit is also in this game.
Also, it feels weird from the edit that out, concerning that at the end of the first game, end of
Rogue.
Rogue. Like you just blast that out on the internet.
I guess I probably could have
Or
made it.
actually, no, that was the Assassin's personal internet that somehow Black Cross dude.
Juhani Osterberg.
Osterberg. I'm just calling him Sunglass Man because, again, his outfit you post words, he just looks like he has a pair of sunglasses on his shirt.
Wait, it was here.
Look at that outfit again and tell me I'm
Did
wrong.
you see their faces when we stole those apples?
I don't believe he does.
I'm Arno. Elise.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm here
Posted.
with
That's the
Father.
dialogue.
So am I.
Shay walked
Yeah,
right
I'm
past
in the
them
business
right
of
now.
cooking.
Yep. It's happening right here, but it's in a hallway. And
Oh
not
my
this.
god, Shay's invisible.
He's
Also,
up here.
They'll never think to look for us in here.
This is people reacting to things. There's
It was
not
my
enough
fault.
time.
I'm the one who took the apple.
Don't give a shit about that kid. What are you, stupid?
Shay comes by. That kid has the apple. Ching.
The apple of Eden.
Okay, so
look, it's too dangerous to leave the risk here.
Hurry up.
so it's not a joke that they very specifically had you steal an apple because it's to remind you of the apple Eden.
Father?
Thanks, Ubisoft. Appreciate that one.
Also, I do.
Father?
It's dumb, but also I kind of like this touch.
God, that hair is so bad, even worse in the dark.
Kid got a head full of kind of dry spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti service. He's on the floor and he's dead already.
My God.
Like I know it's baby's first symbolism,
Yeah.
but I do really like that the pocket watch stops right before the father said he'd come back.
Yeah.
Honor.
I mean, if a symbolism
Look
goes
at
over
me.
everyone's head, and like sometimes simple's better than simple and effective is usually the best way to go.
Okay, can we get top hats in this game?
No, that's
No,
Is that why Syndicate's the best one?
other
Yes.
people have top hats.
multiple villains have top hats. I'm pretty sure.
So you're saying is that Arno has not mastered the darkness inside and thus cannot wear the top hat?
Also, I hope you guys are ready for this game to be about what's it called? Pirate
Can't win
Roberts
fairly
again.
at cards, so you stoop to thieving, you bastard! Calm down, Victor. I've
Also,
only
his
come
hair
for
looks
my
much
watch.
better from right
I won
now.
fairly.
It does.
Just
This
well,
is
Victor,
probably
I
my
agree with
favorite
you.
Arno.
This is not a just
Yeah.
It's
world.
really good
This
looking.
is France.
Yeah.
You're a dead man. Oh, step lightly.
Dude has
you
fucking
hurt yourself.
style.
The secret is that Arno's actually a good character.
Yeah.
I really like Arno. But he lost his watch.
Honestly, I think he might have my favorite so far. He might have my
Just
favorite
had a nice
Assassin's
chat with
Creed
your
protagonist
brother.
design.
You go. Fetch the
He's just
marshals.
fucking
Hold on a
rocking that
minute.
look.
Unfortunately,
Victor
this
and Hugo?
Yes,
Yep.
attire. Yes.
Sorry.
All right.
Also, why is Hugo like suddenly parkour master 6000? Like,
He's not. He's actually going to the side. That's how you're gaining on him.
I'm just mean he jumped through the window and stuff. Like, that's
It's pretty big.
very.
So we're going to ghostwrite all. Are we going to ghostwrite the Hunchback?
Excuse him, he's got housebroken.
Is that the different author?
Hugo is following us, shoving people around.
Gotcha.
Victor.
Dick-headed
Victor.
blacksmith like you probably can't even read a watch. Come over here and say that. No.
He just passed through a person.
Yeah, he just phased through a woman.
Over there! And parlez-vous de lui! I'm gonna smash your skull into paste!
Ah, yes.
Bro, my
He's
God!
shooting at us.
Victor.
Hey,
That escalated
hey,
quick.
the French are very passionate people.
Man, this intro is just very much like Beauty and the Beast meets Aladdin.
It really is.
Okay, that is raising the expectation for this game really high, considering how I know this is going to turn out.
Street Rat.
I think this game is actually pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Still counts.
On one hand, Wordsy, I don't know if many games you consider bad. On the other hand, I'm willing to accept this could be like a Fallout New Vegas situation where the broken launch just killed a lot of the.
I think that's closer.
A big problem is also things around the story and character rather than the story and character itself.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, okay,
heard
okay.
that the collectibles, they were bad in Rogue, but I hear that this one is like the worst with them.
So what you're
This
saying?
is when Ubisoft really got into the live service.
So what you're saying is all of the bad things are problems for Zara.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Oh man, look at that hat on that that four-cornered hat. What is
that's
that?
a town crier.
Look at that.
There's good
Looking
hats
like
in
a
this
chess
game.
piece, motherfucker.
There's gonna be some good fashion in this game, I think.
Also, this guy has the same hat.
Yeah, he does.
Also, I like how we're the cool protagonist. We get pants while all the other men are in tights.
And where in God's name have you been?
This
Look at the guy's
motherfucker.
pants. I'll now be playing pants or tights for the rest of the stream.
Just a little misunderstanding. Nothing to...
Your master's harboring a common criminal. In broad daylight, he broke into my home and stole my watch.
Did he indeed? Well, I'm sure the Marshalsea would be more than willing to sort this out.
Sort what out, Olivier?
A most serious accusation against your ward, sir.
He robbed me.
He
Of
did.
what precisely? Wait
Why
till
are all
I
the
lie.
Frenchmen cockney?
Yeah, this is a little odd.
Oi, it's how you
Secret
know
is
we're
that
working
there's no
class.
French accents in this game.
It's wild because Ubisoft is in France.
Arno? Who are you talking to?
No one, monsieur.
You'll be happy to learn I persuaded Olivier to leave off calling the Marshalsea. Again.
Je vous remercie, monsieur.
What is this? The
I
sixth
just
time?
really wish they
The
had a
seventh?
bunch of they could
Perhaps
probably
a new hobby
find
might be
enough
better for your health.
voice actors
Well,
in
I find
France,
playing
like
cards
cast this
affords
in
many
English.
opportunities for
You
fresh air and
certainly can.
exercise.
We'll talk about this later.
I would have
Business in
appreciated
town
that
must collect
personally.
Elise before I can attend to it.
Elise is here.
Only for the night. She returns to Paris first thing tomorrow.
She'll need an escort. Won't she with you so preoccupied?
One of you running amok is quite enough. Remain here and see if Olivier has any chores for you.
I'm sure he does.
What was that?
Give my regards to Elise.
How old is he supposed to be at this point?
Arno? Something like that. He is a young man.
Yeah, it was 7 years past
Also,
between
yes,
the
this turns.
intro
Why-
bit and this, right?
Why is the rate function in a fully live game?
Because they want
Asturbo, you
This
suck
is-
at game development.
This isn't actually a fully live game. This is basically the assassins forcing us into a playtest to get like the primo data that we need.
Yeah.
Okay, I like to think like
Early access.
someone at Assassins, someone at Templar HQ was like, someone's leaving very negative feedback for a game, and I can't figure out who it
Also,
is.
I'm 100% sure on this one, especially Ubisoft takes the data and actually does stuff with it.
Yeah,
Sarah,
it would make
also
sense.
Hit the Eagle Vision button so I can complain about a thing. Eagle Vision has a cooldown now.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does.
Oh.
That's weird.
I hate it. There's zero reason for it, and it
Well,
just sucks.
Is
I'm
there
sure-
a limit to the amount of time you can keep it on?
It just
Yes.
turned off automatically.
Yeah,
So-
it'll turn off after a short time.
So I'm sure this will lead to more uncertain scenarios as the player is forced to be more cautious and not totally just cause the player just hide in a corner until it refreshes.
I never did. I guess you could do that, but I don't think you.
It's really
need
mostly.
to.
Wait.
It's mostly annoying while you're searching for clues for things.
Wordsy, are you saying you didn't take the most tedious way to play the game?
Yeah, I did. I had less fun with it than I bet I would have, but
you would love
yeah.
that, wouldn't you?
No, I
cool
was the
down-
one taking the tedious way
if
of
I
playing
weren't
the
here,
game.
who'd do all
Of
your
doing
work for you?
late
horses
game
need brushing,
missions
boy.
as soon as I could.
I did not do that,
September,
but I took everything pretty standard.
That's good to hear from the guy who apparently. What did you spend like a full month just grinding in Bloodborne?
Well, I needed to because I would never beat those games without that.
We played co-op together, and you were fine during that.
Listen, I just learned. You just gotta let Wordsy's, got his thing about games and his things about food, and you just gotta let him go.
It's very important.
No, I refuse. To my grave. How dare you be different?
Give it here.
Yeah.
I'll catch you.
You must receive it today. It's
Very important. Yes, I heard you the first time.
Super
I'll see
duper.
that he gets it.
It's extremely important.
You say that, Pio, but tomorrow we're just gonna say you put mustard in cereal or something.
He would never.
Mustard's
say
too
never.
spicy.
You're right. Yeah, ketchup.
Stop!
bad luck, lad.
Wordsy, do you like ketchup?
You'll have to
Way,
go
Yeah.
around.
way.
Okay.
Over.
What was
I
that?
don't like spicy ketchup though.
That's utterly
Damn it, slow
unsurprising.
down!
Ramp.
Yeah.
There's not much that ramp leads to.
It leads to a jump.
Disappointing.
It was set up so a chimney sweep could get up there. Ooh.
Oh boy.
There's some
Apparently,
interesting
walnut
choices.
is a popular
I'm
finish.
excited for us to reach like the.
What was that line
Who's
about,
driving
Arno?
this coach? Pelops?
Oh, reference.
Arrêtez!
I'm jumping through your house. Shut up.
I think that was actually Arno yelling that at the carriage. People don't actually mind much that you run through their houses in this game.
I mean, like 3 people in Naruto run through mine during the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
Found you.
here. I got you.
Alright, now where's the hidden blade?
If you want to do a normal drop, you have to not be running.
The RPG element.
I wasn't sure if it had bugged out or not because it just told me to keep following.
Ah, no.
What I need is a bird's eye view.
God.
Behold,
I believe I'm going to get to comment on another bizarre thing after this.
behold, Assassin's trademark ability, Bloodhound smell scent.
Why did we get an encyclopedia entry about Les Mis?
Because our friend Mr. Sean Hastings is really upset about Lemis.
Anyway,
Whoa,
where
what?
do you think hay bales go? Because Unity seems to think they go on the roof. This is not the only one. It will do this constantly.
Okay, like the piles of hay. Like, sure, you can move. But how'd this big ass like dumpster get up here?
They built it up here, and then one little by little brought the hay up.
Also, look at that side work from Arno.
Oof.
Extremely blasted move there, Arno.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
End of the game, Arno kills God.
The Estates General.
Oh God, Assassin's Creed plot twist. Nietzsche says God is dead because he witnessed the Templar, his assassin's friend, kill him. Hidden blade.
You never see it in this game, or like you don't see a whole lot of it. But like the Estates General is like where this area of the country, they have the 3 different. They have the middle class, the upper class, and the lower class, like come together to talk about stuff. The lower class didn't have a lot of say, so revolution's gonna happen. But most of the beginning of the game is just the people being real pissed off. I kind of wanted to see more deliberation that led to it.
Yeah, the revolution's kind of already
underway.
revolted.
Sir, the peasants are revolted. No,
Like, we...
disgust me.
Gotta use your sneaking.
Also, I can say that if we get seen by those guards, they will not murder us. They'll just throw us out.
Yeah.
Which is
Nice.
far more reasonable than they usually are.
There is another instance of this game where the guards don't immediately kill you either. They toss you out because you're not supposed to be a place.
These are all the same man.
A lot of them are, yeah.
We only have so many models. That you're still in his line.
Not anymore.
Well,
he's coming here. Okay. Well, he still attacks me, but...
Get out!
It took a second.
I can't believe he met justice.
I can't believe that guard is not saying, oh, hey, they just threw that guy out.
And he just walked right back in. What just happened?
I have no idea, but I'm using it to my advantage.
I can't believe you just fucking powered through those men.
I have no idea what just happened.
Arno established dominance.
I think those were people running away from the guard drawing his sword at you.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy shit, I can't believe those guards can manipulate space and time. They're just like, be gone, Frenchman. Oh, right, it's because we're a teen right now. We can't stand up to authority.
Oh no, Arno will. Arno's not.
Arno's Ezio 2.
Yeah, Arno's.
Yeah.
I thought Shay was Ezio too.
Shay is not nearly as, like, jokey. He's too serious.
Shay was pretty... Yeah, Shay is... You know... Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
To Ezio's Sonic.
Shay was... Okay, what was Shay's personality besides feeling bad about causing earthquakes?
He
was angry at people for causing earthquakes.
Yeah, it's driven by vengeance.
But he wasn't really that angry. He was just like Hatham was like, kill your friends. He was like, okay.
I mean, he was pretty angry.
He was
okay.
He was angry at how do I put it? He's angry at like why are you still following me, Kellys? You could have stopped this.
Because had too much coffee. He just invented the French press and has been sampling his wares.
It begins.
It's a very pretty game when it works.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, those rooftops and the outside areas, very nice. I like the lighting and the color schemes. Very muted palette.
Yeah.
Heavy autumn.
A lot of yellows and like reds and burgundies and stuff.
Wow. Okay, I respect them for putting this many people in the room, even if it's a little big.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is like a Hitman style, like size crowd.
Yeah, it's not without its problems.
Yeah. Where is it?
Actually, I can imagine like back in the day, these probably chugged like hell on consoles.
I mean, this is the next gen.
Oh, so this is PC. This is PS4.
Yep.
Oh. Oh crap! I can't believe PS4 is older than I remember.
I believe this was one of the launch games for the new consoles.
I think it was.
Oh, that can also explain a lot of the problems. Then you probably rush it out to meet the hardware. Rush it out to meet the release day, and they didn't know what the hardware was. So. I mean, you kind of have to simulate it. I imagine it would be easier than simulating the PS3 hardware, which was
Oh,
a
these
horrid
two
nightmare.
must have tailed me from the estate.
They're looking for you still.
How did these two pass by the guards?
They look so close enough to the single man that's in the audience.
How did those two follow us through that like chase scene we had at the garage?
So,
I don't know.
who or what will take its place?
She just like fucking. I like to imagine they just
Council
flew
of
there.
capable men?
That is the
They
question.
stretched out their arms
isn't it?
in Superman style, just rocketed through the air.
What the devil was that about?
Anyway, that makes 0 sense for people who aren't me or worthy.
How the fuck are you?
Now, we can resolve this without recourse to violence, can't we? Get him, Yuko! I suppose
I can't.
not.
Alright, this is like, yeah, this is 18th century France. There's no way the guards not immediately smell the poverty and kick them out.
Okay. The stream on my end was frozen, so I couldn't. I wasn't sure if it was actually frozen or if it was just.
That guy get a sword.
Everyone has a sword. It's an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, France.
No. Okay.
Damn cabinet!
I don't generally use the dodge
Easy, big
much
fella.
at all.
Yeah.
Gotta do it for
We're
objective.
getting blood all over our clothes.
I keep instinctively trying to. Okay, I'm getting the timing wrong for this parry. But I keep
No,
instinctively
because that's
trying
not
to.
Is
Oh,
that
okay.
the attack?
Also,
That's
you,
what symbol off his head means.
also it just occurred to me, if this is for an assassin, right? Why don't we have more disguised weapons like
We are not currently an assassin.
an sword? Wait, we're not an assassin. How the fuck have we been doing what we're doing?
We're very.
That's what at the start of his game.
We're literally just following. We're like, we got told to give a letter to our foster dad.
Also, I just stabbed these guys a lot.
To your health, gentlemen.
You, boy, stop! What are you doing there?
Running!
That line is so good.
Guards in blue are the police.
He's getting away!
Oh shit, the cops.
Piss off!
J'espère qu'il n'est pas sujet au vertige.
What was that?
We're not gonna pay attention to that.
Run the law! You're no sprinter.
Let go. Pay no attention to the eldritch being that we ran past.
That's fine.
I tragically missed it.
No getting back in there now. Catch them back at home, I suppose.
Who's this guy?
Ah,
Ah.
that is a radical.
Oh, I thought they were a. Kind of looked like a pirate.
Are you cowering away?
The game
from
doesn't
my
actually
friendly intervention?
explain their deal until
If I wanna
like
take
far
a hammer
later
to
than
that
it
skull-
should.
I was leaving.
Yeah.
Oh. Just looking to party.
They're basically a Templar-backed faction that's just trying to, like, make the revolutionary.
Ah.
I just wanted your treasure chest.
Need chaos to create order.
Get over here! I'll serve you up my famous tooth explosion!
What?
I'll serve you up my famous tooth explosion.
Alright. Got a whole lot of question marks and
How cocky that man is.
Get over here! I'll finish you quick if you ask nice!
This isn't a Unity thing, that's just
Where
a
you
video
going?
games thing.
Soil
But that always
yourself!
makes me
Need a change of britches? You! Hold there!
Excuse me.
300 francs.
Oh.
So no, like... So just money in the chest at this point, huh?
I think so.
Currently.
A little bit of floating hay there, but that's alright. It's to be expected in 18th century France. Oh, there's a cat.
Yeah, if we boggle at every floating thing, we'll be here all day. Oh,
Boggle.
Cat?
Instead of giving the guards or working class people cognizance, they should have given it to the nobility.
Pet this cat.
Interactive
Come on.
cat.
Ah, cursed.
They removed animal act.
They felt it added nothing to the gameplay experience, and they were wrong.
They were the most wrong.
I am impressed at how many people they can have on screen at one time. And it doesn't stand out as like, oh, they're just reusing like a ton of assets.
Yeah, and also, like, they actually, like, I mean, Hitman Blood Money was a game a lot older than this, but, like, it didn't have people, but they just had no AI. They were just standing there. Whereas all these people are
milling about.
I still maintain that these games have some of the best, like, representations of cities in video games.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I have to say, having played this, it is so nice to play an Assassin's Creed in a city again.
Must be upstairs.
I think they went a little too hard with the like forests and stuff. Just a little bit.
There are no stairs in this world. There is only climbing to the second floor.
How do people reach the second floor or otherwise that aren't assassins?
Hello.
They don't.
Here to rob you.
They are born and die here in their own ecosystem.
Thank you.
There is a doorway there.
Goodbye.
But I believe that goes to the balcony. Yep.
There was a reason they revolted, Wordsy. They were tired of being confined to the upper floors.
Oh, hey, stairs.
You know, just random thought on really this game, but I kind of wish more video games would just talk with the fact that they're video games more. Just create some like really nonsense geography, or like you just like walk up a flight of stairs and you're suddenly like 1,000 feet higher than you were before.
Isn't that Dark Souls 2?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Intentionally.
Anti-chamber does that a bit.
Anti-chamber's cool.
Or you take three left turns and you're it says you're back where you started.
The Stanley Parable.
2 left turns, yeah.
Actually, there is a puzzle game called Anti-Chamber that deals with a lot of like.
I literally.
She did say that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Wordsy commented on it. It's not like you.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry, I heard this game called Anti-Chamber.
I'm surprised.
We're just here.
Time with Elise, then.
So that's
Your
alright.
hopes up just
Isn't
yet.
alone.
Mademoiselle is at a private soiree in her honor at the palace.
Oh, real?
A party?
Dude.
I wasn't invited.
Neither were the horses.
I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation.
Call me a horse?
I'll find my own way in.
This just feels like the opening to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Kind of.
How late is late?
Perhaps an hour, perhaps 3, perhaps not at all.
So I like
don't
this.
question the comings
He's
and goings
still
of
trying
our
to do
business.
his job.
Oh, the Massacre's back.
Is it? Oh yeah, there it is.
Should it? Up a ways, and then I'll take it off the screen.
Oh. Gotta check out this mirror. Weird.
We haven't really gotten to see too much of it, but I'm looking forward to the next fight because Arno also has his very own like assassin fighting style, and I think it's one of my favorites.
Okay, well, the mouse cursor isn't on the Twitch stream, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, because OBS is just set up to.
That's all this then.
Le traité du monde et
Well,
de
well,
lumière
well.
de Descartes.
So this thing.
Never could get through that one. I could just slip it under the door. He'd see it the instant he returned.
Hop, hop.
Seems like a pretty reasonable action, right?
Safe
I
and
would say
sound,
so.
and only slightly delayed. And now, to the palace. I couldn't sneak through a sewer in these threads, much less a ball. Here, here.
Is this where we meet our fairy godmother?
Thank you, young
If
man.
by that you mean an overworked manservant.
Same thing, really.
Old man is very nice.
Arno's shit-eating grin is just the best.
It's pretty good.
He's a piece of garbage, but I love him. Oh, what?
Maximilien Robespierre. No guest.
I didn't think that was possible.
Arno. Le Chevalier du Télème.
Invitation, s'il vous plaît.
About that.
Here's your
I-
invitation.
of course, but on the way.
No invitation, no admittance. Now clear the queue.
Thanks,
Next, please.
bro.
What the fuck is this dude?
Remember this dude with the hat.
Gabriel Sivet. Two guests.
He looks like he looks like he's walk out of Warhammer Fantasy.
He has a special design that means he's a main character.
Is he gonna go
Or
fight
an
the...
important character.
It looks like he's gonna go fight the Skaven.
Two guests.
I think Wardsley reacted for the same reason I sort of did, of we didn't remember that he showed up this early.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Well,
what?
Also,
No invitation.
yeah, caught.
No.
I might have encountered the fight.
How did they know?
They were very good and trained at their jobs.
Doesn't make any sense.
Quite.
They smelled the popper on you.
Are you poor?
We're not a pauper though. We live at the guy. We live with the. We live under the guy who is the dad of the person this party is for.
Oh, so you're a mere manservant.
Yeah, he's rich. We're a little more than help.
Look, to the 0.01%, everyone is a pauper.
I wish
to be
I was.
I'm tired.
As you say.
Hello. This is. Arno also remains stylish. Is Arno our best dressed assassin?
I would
I
say
believe
so.
so.
Yeah, and I'm really actually not looking forward to him getting the assassin clothes because I just know it's gonna
This
probably.
assassin clothes look so fucking boring. I hate them.
Yeah,
They
because
are-
like the clothes he started off out were great.
He does have better outfits, but his base one is boring as sin.
What's this party for, anyway?
What if his base assassin outfit was just like the standard Parisian cartoon garb of just black pants, striped black and white shirt, but instead of a beret, he just had a hood that turned into a beret.
The mile of death.
I do appreciate that they gave us an actual sneak button now.
It is
Yes.
very nice.
It's high profile, low profile.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the crouch from the Evil Thing too. When you were looking down that first.
That is a very similar function.
What if instead of the Templars we had to fight Mobius in this game?
We'd
Is
win.
there a difference?
No.
Yeah,
we'd win.
Mobius is much dumber than the Templars.
Fair.
Mobius also doesn't have a black cross.
Yeah. Well, they might have. For all we know, he could have just forgotten to breathe or something.
Can't fit through here, can I?
Welcome to the game of.
Like, not to talk too much about another game, but spoilers: Mobius is so dumb and so bad. They all die at the end of the second game through their own incompetence.
Their plan was to die.
Listen, I just think, Evil Within 3, one of them was driving through a tunnel and had bad reception when the kill signal went out and survived.
Alright.
I just want one, real shitty dude who, lucked into the Illuminati suddenly has access to, all their shit after inherits the bunch. And then starts using it in incredibly petty ways.
I love the door guard who, just supposed to check invitations, noticed that we snuck in and came to yell at us.
And while we're doing that, those two guys from earlier also snuck in to fight us again.
That guy's straight up a vampire.
Don't worry about that guy. I'm sure he's not important.
And Jenny gets illuminated by the...
Oh shit! If there were vampires, if there were just surprise vampires in this game, that'd be amazing.
No EC technology would do that. Or has done that.
Listen, dude. It's the artificial heart of Eden. You get an implanted in you, and you live forever, but you gotta keep feeding it new blood.
M'accorderiez-vous cette danse pour gentilhomme?
I gotta go dance with this lady.
Un autre jour.
I have to say, for not having French accents, the French spoken
For sure, the plebs would riot this afternoon.
Presumably.
I think that performed well.
Oh my god, the peasants don't like paying 90% of their possessions in taxes. The nerve. Quick everyone, you're now French nobles the eve of the French Revolution.
Very excellent. I need more money.
Various
More
things
cake
to this
than
party.
ever. What is the complaint?
I will eat it.
She always did love the chase.
My peasants, they were actually no, I think feudalism's gone now.
But we're bring it back for our own system.
Yeah. Now they're your tenants.
Yeah.
We
I
are
raised the
landlords.
rents 200% in order to construct my second palace. And the tenants, they
You seem
complain.
to have caused quite a commotion.
What can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were a worse one.
Disapproving
I
gaze
didn't-
of the painting.
You're wearing one of my father's suits.
Are you wearing a dress?
Don't even start. I feel like a mummy wrapped up in this thing.
Must be quite an occasion to get
She's
you
a
so
cool girl.
fancy.
She wants to wear shorts.
Truth be told, it's a lot of ceremony and
I mean, to be fair though, this is
Dollars
an 18th century dress, so it has a
Don't invite
corset.
me to your parties. Everyone's so
Oh, it's certainly.
Of course, that on.
Your father.
What?
Corsets are probably the most uncomfortable piece of clothing.
It's like, hey, how would you like if we just shrunk your waist by like 4
I mean,
It hurts.
Oh, no,
At
no,
least
you're not turning
10
this into a
and
repeat
would
of that
murder
apple
someone
orchard.
if they tried
Stop
to
being
put a
such a
corset
baby.
on.
I'm sure there aren't any guard dogs this
I
time.
mean, there are corsets, that aren't uncomfortable, and then there are the ones that give you a waist diameter of a 2-liter.
Yeah.
This is France in the
Wait,
18th
Zara,
century.
wait.
We know what this is.
Listen to at least she's funny. I think she's funny.
No, I shouldn't think they can climb stairs. Not with those little hoops. And how did they get out of the royal menagerie?
How is the guard falling for this?
An interloper. A suspicious person. Have you seen anyone like that?
Oh, there was Madame de Polignac. Her hair has a bird in it. From the royal
I love Elise. She's awesome.
Please move aside so we may check this room, mademoiselle.
You'll find only me, I'm afraid. I've been searching for the billiard room for almost an hour.
It looks like one of those fucking paintings in Scooby-Doo where the guy just looks in through it.
Thanks, Elise. You're great.
Masterful bluff.
So, any bets on Elise? How is she gonna relate to the story?
We were talking over them, but there were hints during the party section.
So far, she is our secret lover.
She is our Pope Borsha.
She is our childhood friend and sort of
There's nobody out here.
girlfriend.
I mean, there was some smooching.
Sort of
So
maybe.
did she
There wasn't
not-
sort of maybe smooching.
So she not. I wonder if like either Lady Arnold didn't invite. So was she the one sending out invitations, or was it someone else?
This party was for her.
Yeah. She wanted to invite Arno, but didn't get the chance to.
Oh, okay. Because I thought what was happening is like either her father didn't let him come, or she didn't invite him, so he would sneak in anyway.
It's also not great form to invite your help to a party. That's a
Also,
weird thing
there's
to do.
other reasons not to invite him.
Yes.
Because he's gonna bring those two fucking guys from earlier.
Oh look, bread.
I hope they become like a recurring mini boss.
That would be the funniest thing in Assassin's Creed.
Like like in the room before the final boss, these two fuckers are just still trying and watch back.
Give us the wolves! The world has exploded!
Man, Victor pulls out the Sword of Eden. Give us the
We're in like this extra dimensional Templar that the precursors built, and they're just fucking there. One of them is possessed by Juno now.
I've become a child of Juno for the wolves. Give it up.
God.
How to get them experience points.
Anytime the game wants you to do stealth, it's pretty lenient on it.
Yeah.
You all right, monsieur? Too much of the king's champagne? Monsieur?
Oh no.
Why does this keep happening around me?
Monsieur de la Serre?
Everybody keeps dying.
Oh, fucking Shay!
No, it's this guy.
Notice his crotch has a Templar thing.
Lars! Help!
In his chest.
Murder!
Oh no.
Mon Dieu, he's killed Lord de la Serre.
Well,
guards!
Anyway, so the secret is that this game is not a revenge quest of his dad, it's a revenge quest of his foster dad.
Well,
No!
I didn't know my real dad.
That's ridiculous.
I only know my
now we're gonna
foster
get chucked in the Bastille.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh my god, is this gonna be Assassin's Creed Count of Monte Cristo?
I feel like that was earlier.
No, well, like we just come back here under like an assumed
Oh, I mean,
identity
yeah.
as a count, and like slowly just like, hello, I am a count from faraway land, and I am totally not going to murder you all brutally later.
I feel if
Never lied
that was
about
this
his
game,
identity in his life.
then people would have
It
better
wasn't me.
things to say about
Damn
it.
me, I wielded the knife.
True.
Please, have mercy.
Count Anra, how's it going?
They're killing us! Oh God, have mercy!
I love this dude.
They're killing the prisoners in here!
That's enough of that, you degenerate!
He's naked.
Yeah, he's just yelling that they're torturing them when he's just there.
He is a weird man.
Where am I?
In hell.
Hey now.
I would like to point out that the door disappeared in the background.
I did not see that.
It was very blurry, but I'm pretty sure the door just straight up like despawned after he closed it. Oh hey, it's a monkey.
Weird drawings. Fucking dude.
Alright, you know what you know, sorry. Do sit-ups.
What are you staring at, piss pot?
Get out of here, we're just like... Just normal Arno head on this giant muscle man body.
What do you
Start doing 1-inch punches at the wall so you can break it.
Go to sleep, period.
We just get the apple bead and just rip it in two.
Also, you can say it now. Arno also has a cool scar, because you always gotta have a cool scar.
Yep.
Welcome to your new. So how many people are in this thing with you? I'm trying to see how historically accurate this is.
In this cell, it's guy who calls you piss pot, and in the other cells, there's like 2-3 people apiece.
There's specifically 4 people. That's 5 counting the cell.
In the famous, storming the Bastille, the incident, there were 7 people.
Oh, these cells are pretty big too.
I mean, 7 people. I assume you're way under capacity.
Why would you do that before sleep?
He just looks at Alex and thinks, I'm gonna murder every single fucking one of these assholes.
Where'd you come by this, piss pot?
I'm in no mood for this. Give it back.
Old man.
Oh, please tell me this is the old master.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh shit, we're gonna get some sweet sword fighting skills now.
We're about to kick his ass. Unfortunately.
Oh, I thought this was going to a different direction. I thought it was.
10 leave on the old man.
I thought for a second I thought this guy was going to be like a master assassin who somehow ended up in here and he's going to train us.
I mean...
Well, guys... Listen. The fighting system does not help with the storytelling.
Yeah. It's always been a problem in these games.
Defense is good.
Get the bastard!
What if he just
So
like
much
borrowed
effort for a
like
broken antique.
fighting
The only
games like system for this and went 2D?
Say that again.
I've nothing more to say, old man.
Actually, as far as I've seen it, it kind of looks like you could just do soul color work on that. This guy's just replaced with a giant nightmare man.
That was how this game was on launch.
So glitched it caused other game assets to spawn in. At one point, you're playing the Wind Waker.
Give me what's mine, and go back to your crazy drawings, old man.
Drawings.
These here.
You can see
Everywhere.
those.
Scribbled like chicken scratches all over this cell. Where?
Come here, you little piss pot.
Get your hands off me!
Look at the wall.
What are you doing?
Concentrate. Concentrate.
He really needs you to do the
So-
mechanics.
But we've been doing it for like an hour.
Messages
Well,
from the past.
Like that's
myself
just
thrown
what
into
comes
active prisons
naturally.
in
Like
Paris
you know, in game
What's your name,
universe,
boy?
you know, he's just like, oh, I
Arno.
kind of feel like this
Arno
is something
Victor
important.
Dorian.
'cause I'm looking at it. He's not like just out and out. It's like, oh, this is my special magic
Javelin.
vision.
I knew
Yeah, it was more that was Balak
Bully for you.
discovering it.
He died at Versailles. When, what? 76?
I suppose.
77?
Arno isn't
7
aware
years
that like
ago,
other people
no
can't see
witnesses.
these.
How did you... Your father was an assassin, Arno.
I gotta say,
his life.
faces are pretty good looking, at least on Bellic here.
They do. They are.
You stick with me.
They did motion
You might
capture
just
for this,
live long
didn't
enough to join the Brotherhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honor your father's memory.
I also Bellic. I also very much like him. He's a
I'm
pretty
sure
good guy.
your little cult is a delightful bunch, but I'm not interested. The only thing I care about is finding Elise.
Don't talk shit about my cult.
How are you planning on doing that from in here? Hmm?
Are you guys ready for a montage?
Bellic says, how are you planning on doing that from in here, as if he has a plan of escape. He does not.
2 months later.
Bellic's plan is people will get mad, and I'll use the confusion.
Sparring as equals, even though I just trounced him.
He wasn't using his full power.
Focus, Pistol.
Took off his limiter.
Citizens are restless.
That's what I do every time.
Keep an ear open. Opportunity might just...
He takes off his weighted prisoner clothes.
Can you guys imagine a show where, like, the bad guy's just like, I never use a limiter. What the fuck are you doing? I'm going to kill you.
Sometimes opportunity sounds a lot like cannon fire.
Secure the prisoners.
Follow my lead.
Bring your stick.
Okay, for a second there, I thought they were just going to do the classic prisoners fight each other and the guards come and they beat them up.
Nope. The Bastille is being attacked.
So basically, I had this like happened a year early. We've been shit out of luck.
Yup.
Yeah. Well, we don't know how long Bellic's been in here. He's been waiting for something, but what is it?
Bellic has been masterminding the entire French Revolution in order to get out of here.
Okay.
Right. Let's get out of this shithole.
Right. Let's get out,
see, that guard didn't know how to break out of a headlock, so that's his fault.
No matter what happens, stay close.
Let me out of here! Hold on, Damien. I'm coming. Locked.
Bringing it up because I actually had like a martial arts class today where we practiced breaking out of headlocks.
Anyway, we have smoke bombs now. They're actually kind of super useful in combat.
But I think about assassins like Creed, I think it would be cool if like if they had all the weapons have like alternative like non-weapon forms so you could like smuggle in places like sword king being the obvious one.
I would
like how ninja weapons were like actually like disguised as farming instruments.
Yeah. There's like a little like ring dagger that I used to see a lot when I was like watching kung fu movies that ninjas would use, and I think it'd be a really cool assassin implement that you could like hide on your person because it's a ring, but you know you flick a little button on it and it's a stabbing implement.
You've got to be kidding.
And of course, there's the famous like hat with razor blades on the back.
Let's go, Pistol.
Oh my god, we get
a secretary bay and a belt buckle.
We get like a modern day assassin. We get a modern day assassin who's like a goth girl, but she uses all like the goth chains and whatnot, just conceal weapons. She's not actually even goth. I don't think there was any actual fighting at Bastille, was there? But I'm pretty sure the garrison commander just gave up. He was just like, "Oh man, there's a lot of dudes out there."
I mean, these paintings show people shooting stuff, but I mean that could just be artistic license.
Depiction.
This way.
As we all know, paintings are a completely accurate example of history, not to sound too condescending. They're actually sorry.
By the way, Zara, you can just throw down a smoke bomb and it'll count for
I'm actually gonna look this up because I'm curious if there was actually fighting.
There you are.
There's a thing that this game's combat does that other games don't do, where where in the other Assassin's Creed games, when you got into combat, enemies do their one-hit type thing. If you're paying just close attention to the game, you can't get hurt really.
98 attackers and 1 defender died.
Yeah, well, my apologies. It looks like the worst fighting.
This game does not do that now.
Yeah. Specifically, the things you need to be watchful for always are guns.
Yeah. I like that the enemies don't wait their turn all the time. It makes the combat slightly more realistic.
Yeah, basically, the move is to keep everyone in your sight, and then if you see someone getting ready to fire, to engage them.
It
Brilliant.
benefits frenetic movement, which is cool.
Trust me.
So apparently, so there were 7 prisoners when the Bastille was stormed, 4 forgers, James White, a quote-unquote lunatic imprisoned at the request of his family,
Surrender.
Auguste Claude Tavernier, who had tried to assassinate Louis XV 30 years before, and one quote-unquote deviant aristocrat, the Comte
What are you waiting for,
Soulage,
Pissbot?
That might have been the guy's scream.
What?
imprisoned
Prison
by his
scrambled your
father.
brains, old man.
Drink took care of that a long time ago.
Now get up here! I can't, that's impossible!
Impossible? That's the purview of every assassin boy! If you can pluck your head out of your own eyes, come
This is a
find
random
us.
detail in the article.
Make a great fit.
Okay, they captured the general and were beating him up and started to do with him. The badly beaten Dulon, or how you pronounce this, shall let me die, and hit a pastry chef named Dulé in the groin.
Got him.
It was then stabbed to death. But why did they name this one pastry? Why was that important?
He's a dangerous man. His breads could end families and armies.
Was he the guy that Mary Antoinette wanted to feed all of France?
Make more cake.
Welcome to Assassin's Creed Unity.
We are
Res
Assassin's
textures
Creed
on those
Unity.
houses.
The French Revolution, a famous time period of unity within France.
It looks like
I don't
we were
know
the
why,
Assassin's Creed
like,
game.
nothing in this game is united. Literally nothing.
Know what it is? The multiplayer.
I think, yeah, it's literally just the
Yeah,
multiplayer.
it's the multiplayer. That's the only thing it can be.
Well, it's the multiplayer, and in this time of unrest,
Please?
we are attempting to, help bring about unity.
Anyway,
That's
Elise's
One
outfit.
can't be too
It's great.
careful.
I love it.
Not after what
Elise is
happened.
awesome.
It's a bit too
Elise,
pixelated.
Haven't you done enough to repay my father's
Yeah.
kindness?
Oh,
Elise, please.
I keep the Twitch
You
open on
can't
my other
believe I killed
monitor
Monsieur
to
de la
see
Serre.
the resolutions.
Your father. He wasn't the man you thought he was. Neither of our fathers were.
I know exactly who my father was, Arno. And I know who yours was.
Man.
I suppose
Oh, you
it
didn't
was
fucking tell me?
Oh
You
shit.
she's-
Star-crossed lovers.
Yeah.
Does that shock you? My father always meant for me to follow in his footsteps. Now all I can do is avenge him.
I swear to you, I had nothing to do with his death.
But you did.
No. No!
Yeah, he did, dude.
By my life, I swear I didn't.
Is that?
Her
The
hair looks
letter
pretty
intended
good.
for my father the day he was
Oh,
murdered.
main characters. Gotta look good.
True.
Read it.
He didn't deliver a letter, and he died
Master
for
de
it.
la Serre, I have learned through my agents that an individual within our order plots against you. I beg you to be on your guard at the initiation tonight. Trust no one, not even those you call friends. May the Father of Understanding guide you. L.
I found that on the floor of my father's room.
Oh god, it's L.
I know, Pim.
I didn't know.
Neither did my father.
How could I have known?
I don't remember Death Note opening like this.
Just go. Please.
The Templars are unstoppable now that they've got the world's greatest detective.
I don't know.
Step aside, Batman.
I wonder if there's ever going to be a Batman Assassin's Creed crossover.
I mean,
Anyway,
the Arkham games were pretty darn close.
That's true.
Cite.
I wonder what that means.
Well, would you look at the time? Time to get drunk.
We look at the clock and all of like the time just say murder.
Notre Dame.
How could my father have been an assassin this entire time?
Rest in peace.
The devil is this supposed to mean?
It's utterly unhelpful.
Yep.
Alright, so somebody needs to do some like go in and make a meme where that she looks he turns on Neil Vision, she sees a dick butt. And then it zooms out and there's just dick butts everywhere.
Bella's like, look closely, boy. And it's just dick butts.
And if Assassin's Creed 1, Desmond turns on Eagle Vision, there's just dick butts all over the office.
That's what Subject 16 was all about. Dick butts.
So, some new icons seem to have opened up on the map.
Couple.
We got
That
hexagons.
F shop. For Franks.
Is there any like real estate or anything in this game? Like in the previous
There are
ones?
6 real estates.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get, but
Oh, please tell me we can buy for size.
I probably should.
No.
Probably
They're,
not.
they're all just like, we buy clubs, taverns.
You said clubs, and I'm just imagining like Arnold just buys like fucking
Because the game
18th century nightclub. We just walk in there and they're just fucking raving with like flashing lights.
Maurice was in here last night, raving. Whoa, Maurice. Slow down.
That assassin thing is a side mission.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Oh, are these what can be done with multiplayer? Or is multiplayer separate?
We are currently in the open world, which once we unlock it, multiplayer can be done with it. So these can be done in multiplayer, but it's not one of the multiplayer focused missions.
If you go to the map, it'll tell you how many people can play in a mission.
These all say 1, but I think you can have people in them while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Nice of them to keep our money while we were imprisoned.
Don't worry about it.
I do feel like Arno falls really quickly.
Yeah, kinda.
Like, there's something janky about like the movement in this game. I'm not really sure exactly what it is. Also, I didn't even do anything.
Well, there's a caption on the Wikipedia portraits of a picture
We
of
are an escaped prisoner.
of the Bastille, and they say a 2013 analysis of the Bastille dimensions showed that it did not tower over the neighborhood as is depicted in the paintings, and was more comparable in height to other buildings in the neighborhood.
That's not true of this game.
Fucking Killjoys.
I do really like the fact that you can run through buildings, though.
It is very nice.
And it's not a cutscene anymore.
Yeah. Hey, dog.
Also, I like how the storm still ended when a bunch of the soldiers started fucking enjoying the rioters.
Wait, I need to have my foot on the dog. I can't pet him, but
Sorry,
that's the
no.
most interaction that I can do.
Sorry, stop stomping on dogs.
The dogs have the yawning animations. I like them for that.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, just straight up newspapers.
The Journal of Paris.
Find lots of more lore. Lore.
It really is kind of culty how the revolution cult referred to like everyone as Citizen X. Like
That's a little
Citizen
much, yeah.
Robespierre.
Also, I love how there was just straight up an ad for a black market auction in the newspaper.
Hey, it's us, the black market. What up?
Ooh, okay.
I believe that's
Must be upstairs.
Open the newspaper, sealing an ad for the black. Come to us, the black market, to buy all your drugs, weapons, and other illegal stuff.
Drug weapons.
Guns.
Might be even more up.
I think it's further up.
You could look for it with the eagle vision. You can see through walls with it.
Oh. Okay, there we go. There. Down, Arno. Getting too excited, jumping around.
Man.
He's a
Why do we get
very
new
frisky
clothes?
boy.
Freaking depression Arno here.
We get new clothes after a magical sequence.
The very next, once we complete the next mission, we get clothes.
I had nothing to do with this.
Wait, what the hell did happen to that guy? He was just cut down in the street by...
It is revolutionary France.
Yeah.
Things are not the most stable.
People will fight all the time.
Alright, sure.
People fighting constantly in the past.
Not anymore.
Viewpoint.
Yeah.
Should probably go get that.
Viewpoints remain fast travel points.
Yeah.
I think there's like one other fast travel point that's not a viewpoint.
It's the carriages.
It is fucking wild to me, really. Oh, sorry.
The club is also a fast travel point.
Oh, yeah.
It is wild, like, reading some, like, historical accounts of things and just, like, people were just, like, ready to fucking throw down at a moment's notice back then.
Gotta.
Yeah. The olden days of fist fights in the house.
Yeah.
I mean...
That's a little aggressive.
Actually, going,
Whoa.
Yeah.
quite the
Actually, like, I remember, like, in, like, 19th century America, like, people would actually, like, go up to, like, state houses or the U.S. Congress, just watch the people fight.
Oop, okay. That was
Because it happened all the time.
Slopes are difficult. This game tries with its slopes. When you're going up or down them straight, it works pretty well, but when you're going from the side, it does not.
Zoom out. This was also the largest city that they made up until this point, right?
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
I think it's the largest city they will make, because I'm pretty sure Syndicates is smaller.
Of course, London is no match for the splendor of Paris.
And they go back to like a more like zone thing for games going forward.
Can you make it to that cart from here?
Splat! I was kind of hoping we get impaled on like the railing.
I'm pretty sure our head just slammed into the side of that cart.
Every time they jump in sideways, I'm like, "You're dead. It's over."
Come on. There's a treasure chest up here. What is the fast forward icon?
Fast travel.
It's a little weird.
The viewpoints turn into that.
Every other game just kept them as viewpoints.
Yeah, now it's easier to tell, like, at a glance on your map what viewpoints you've done.
True.
Because, like, if you see the viewpoint thing, it is one you haven't done.
God, just his shoulders after descending like that. Hitting everyone on the way down.
Yeah,
difficulty 2 diamonds.
I suppose a simple address would be too mundane.
Et toi, tu verras que le peuple donnera de la voix et qu'il se fera obéir.
Oui, oui.
This game is gonna get very silly.
Inside.
I have to go up, don't I?
No, once you go inside.
Yeah. You can get inside from up, but down is fine.
How do I get it?
The front door. Right? I thought the front door was open.
No.
I apologize.
I'm just gonna go up.
Yeah. It's never a bad option.
I think there's a side entrance on the ground floor.
I do say that the game isn't the clearest with what it actually wants me to do.
Not yet. It gets better, I think.
Okay.
This is probably the worst of when it's not clear what it wants you to do, because you will not figure out what you need to do. Arno will gesture towards it.
Perhaps the sunbeam.
Yeah.
Are
you
will
ready
probably
for-
be confused for another 5 minutes if you are like me. You figured it out faster than I did.
Well, the glass has the same pattern.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there's a widget up here. I thought you had to like hang from one of the lanterns or whatever they are, chandeliers.
I did not know that this thing was up here.
Yes. Are you ready for the secrets?
Are you ready for a timing challenge?
It's really easy. You don't even actually have to do much.
I have failed it.
The secret I found was to not actually jump on any of that.
Yeah, same.
This is giving me flashbacks to that one like jumping puzzle they in the Wind Waker at the pirate ship.
The one with the swinging
Yep.
ropes. I hate that. It sucks.
I think Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I finished, and that was
rad.
Go there, and the floor will open.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't
The
pressing
floor will
forward.
close. Alright, and then...
No.
Nope.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Make sure to hold all those buttons.
I am. There we go.
That did not look natural.
Does it ever?
Nothing natural about this skill.
Okay, I'm here now.
This is where I am at.
I can't. So they just ignore
Took you long enough, piss pot.
What is this
whatever you
place?
jump into. I guess it's probably just hay.
The sanctuary. A place we can train and prepare.
The cutscene starts and Arno's just crawling, like his broken, bloodied body
Didn't you
across
just
the floor.
escape from a dungeon?
I mean, I would
not a
assume
dungeon.
water, but he's completely dry.
These tunnels
He's been walking for a while.
all without being
It's a super long tunnel.
everywhere.
Really? Seems visibility would be a problem. Wouldn't you prefer something with a view?
This place has served us
Actually,
well
yeah,
for 600
considering
years.
where
Piss
this
pot.
is. Yeah, he has.
And how long were you standing in the dark waiting for me?
Not long. Guillaume spotted you from the bell tower.
Well, it was quite
So-
the entrance.
Are you mocking me?
Do we get to go into the famous Paris catacombs in this
No,
game?
no. God's truth. Very theatrical.
I don't
They're
remember.
more like sewers.
The candidate will approach.
The obligatory swearing in.
So,
That's a lot more
son
theatrical.
Charles Dorion returns to us. Belek thought you wouldn't come, but changed your mind.
It's worth noting the French assassin.
I'm tired of running from my failures. Monsieur de la Serre, my father. I want to make it right.
The death of Grand Master de la Serre weighs on you. Why? Did you wield the blade yourself?
Wait.
Does it matter? The blame still lies with
wait.
me.
Is it just coincidence that that guy looked and sounded exactly like Achilles?
It is. That is not Achilles.
Very
Yeah,
well.
because
Out of the dark
Yeah.
you come into the light. From the light you will
Achilles'
return to the
fate
dark.
is death. What if?
I
Oh,
had to
oh my
travel
God!
the
What
Eagle's
if at the end of like Assassin?
That's a
What if at
fancy
the end
way
of
of asking,
Assassin's
do I
Creed,
want your help?
Rogue, it turned out
Yes.
Achilles had faked his death and just killed
Then
Shay
drink.
right there.
Jesus.
I mean, Achilles survived Rogue.
I mean, didn't he die in 3 or am I misremembering?
He did
He
that,
died in 3.
which is
And,
happening
yeah.
right now.
No, 3 already happened because the French Revolution came after the American.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
He did. Alright, this should be fun.
Oh, man, why does Arno get
man.
the cool induction into this order?
All right.
Check
Fear
this.
juice.
This shit is awesome.
Oh shit, we're playing Eternal Darkness now.
What's happening?
You joke.
Oh, this is dope.
This is magic. Or this is the closest we get to magic.
Damn. Remember the old adage, fear of the old blood. Jump.
see.
Yeah.
Into the time stream.
There was actually like a haystack down there when I was looking at the camera.
Hi, yeah, Versace's 7037 on. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
It's worth noting that when that guy doesn't have
You
his
wait just
arm,
here. I will return when this hand reaches the top, and there is to be no mischief.
Look at the statues on the side.
Oh, is this the Hall of Mirrors?
Father! Where is that boy? I'm certain I told him 6 o'clock. We should be well away.
Father, it's me! I'm here!
earthquake sequence from Rogue again.
It's fine. It works better.
It does.
That was pretty cool.
I guess I'm getting pretty good impression of the game so far.
I think, like, the actual content of Unity isn't that bad.
Here's some.
Yeah, there were some skulls.
Catacombs.
But, like, the controls are kind of wonky. And it had a rough launch as well. Which is probably most of it.
Yeah.
Side content is just boring as sin.
That's not what happened. I guess to be fair, Arno doesn't actually know what happened.
Yes, no fucking clue.
He was killed by Shay, the most important assassin. Like, I don't have so much of a problem with Shay if he wasn't specifically said he is the most important assassin ever.
Because he taught the Templars things about assassins that they might not have known otherwise.
Yeah, I mean,
will see it the instant given to
I guess Anso, isn't like
authority.
I mean, that was his opinion.
He's also
just
the assassin.
You seem to have caused
That was also like the introduction to the game, though, so we're expecting to see a bit more.
Oh, you were the worst.
It's I guess taking into account like the Templars' perspective that is coloring that experience. Like, of course, they're gonna consider Shay like a very significant assassin because they learn how to defeat assassins through Shay.
Go! I'll distract them.
Dr. Caligari right now.
I kind of wish that
You must receive it.
like
It's very
the explicit said the Templars could use Shay's memories. After he did his whole thing to hide the locations. I wish they were going to say, "All right, we're going to raid his memories for the locations and open them up."
That would have been good.
Just completely repeat the mistakes of the past.
I mean, it's also more of an ironic fate there, where he joins the Templars to prevent it from happening, and the Templars just do it anyway.
Zera, I know what you're doing, and I did it too. Get into the crowd is what you want to be doing.
You want to stay in the crowd.
Yeah. Because...
Or else death will come for you.
It's pretty funny if you actually just walk straight forward. I think it's hilarious.
It is.
This is just that sequence from Batman Beyond. Or
just keep going.
Batman Begins.
Just see this failure state.
Yeah. Hello.
I dead?
Yeah, if he notices you, immediately get stabbed in the back by somebody.
By him. He teleports behind you.
Not the personnel.
Oh man, he really is Shay.
Yeah, actually. That's more true than I would like.
I may have walked forward myself the first time, not realizing. Because, like, it feels like you should.
It feels like you should, yeah.
I read there's a tooltip that's, or I guess an objective that says don't go forward and don't get seen. I read that before I went up there.
Yeah, I noticed that on respawning, but it didn't register initially.
Also, a thing that because you choked him out, you have a phantom hidden light that time. You could have just assassinated him.
I didn't kill him though. I just put him to sleep.
I can't believe we killed Shay, but we didn't.
No.
This dream sequence killed Shay in real life.
Hi guys.
These
Were you
are
here the whole time?
Spoken by us.
Watching me run around
the
in
words
place.
that lay at the heart of our creed.
Why is he doing that? I don't know. Nobody's ever reacted this way.
Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them and be uplifted. Break them at your
I don't
peril.
remember these tenets.
Right.
They weren't talked about.
They are the tenants.
It's been a while
What's
since
that?
we've been like a formal assassin.
Arno Dorian is dead. He has been culled from this world. His sins and failures.
I can't believe we just fucking died.
Tonight he is reborn.
Gotta keep killing our main characters.
The Assassin Brotherhood.
He is reborn as Arno.
You're really not helping with the whole cult vibes when you say things like that.
Yeah.
Shit, can't believe we just joined a cult.
This is the cultiest the assassins have ever been. Though maybe 2 had it's a bit cultier. Culty.
They didn't have fucking mind warping drug initiations.
True.
Yeah, that is like one of the signs of a cult, of using drugs to make people think things and experience things.
On the other hand, this is, in my opinion, the coolest assassins have been in a while. So.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging the it's been a while since we've got all this fancy stone architecture.
Yeah.
Coming up. We lifted a media file from Abstergo last month, and the information it contains is astounding.
Why aren't you modern assassins as cool?
With just anyone. By pressing play, you'll be joining the assassins.
Because they gotta use
If you want to fight the
computers.
Templar menace, if you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's
Arno's
clutches,
induction ceremony.
Sit
Arno's
back
induction
and let yourself
ceremony.
for the truth.
Hitting a play button.
We have to fucking sign like a user agreement.
Yeah, clicking I agree on the EULA joins
We have to actually hit play, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Welcome
terms
to the Phoenix Project.
the terms and conditions are just the Assassin's Creed. Everything is true. Nothing is permitted. I accept. I have read the following and accept. Oh god, now I'm just remembering his Evil Within 2 for some reason. Do you remember when they had the NDAs?
Yes.
For the Illuminati?
In the 1950s,
Yes, I do.
It was
And it
theorized
didn't
that
make sense then.
DNA worked
Does it make
via
sense
the
now?
triple helix model. Some years
Thank
later,
you.
the work of
For
Crick and
those of you who don't know,
Watson
in the
demolished
video
this
game, the Evil
theory
Within
in
2,
favor of the double
evil
helix.
Illuminati
Today, we know the double helix to be indisputably
analog,
the
the
basis of all
Mobius,
life.
has
So why
NDAs
did
they make you
triple
sign when you
helix theory
join.
gain so much traction? Why
Which
did
I guess if you
Rosalind
just
Franklin's
violate, they'll get a
X-rays
quote or
seem to
something? I don't
confirm
know.
it? It turns out that their initial samples had been taken from small traces of precursor DNA, the rare genes of an ancient race.
This reminds me of
embedded
that
in
one
our own.
YouTube channel,
We now
Kurza
know
Gets, or
that
something
triple
like that.
helix DNA is the foundation
Yeah.
of the precursor genome. It is the genetic Rosetta Stone of our
Just
age.
gender swap Kurza Gets.
If we can crack it open, if we can sequence the full precursor genome, there is no limit to the knowledge we will gain. Using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever. Ancient languages will be unlocked, and ancient technology will be ours for the taking. Imagine
Gonna
what would be
fucking learn that
possible
split
if we
and
master the
steal.
technology that underpins the pieces of Eden. Such
Finally gonna know what
discoveries
really
would
goes into
surpass
fire.
100-fold the splitting of the atom. Last year,
I
we
do
located
like
a rich sample
it's
of
dumb
precursor
plot that
DNA
only
in a donor whose genes contained
plot
human and
that
precursor
exists.
DNA at an incredible
Also, did the
25
fucking
to 1
Templar-
ratio. Our work
Also,
will
did the
begin
fucking
with this
Templars
sample.
have to recruit an
Our goal
artist?
is to
How many
unravel
people
the
did
triple
it take to make this video?
sequence
And
the precursor
did they
genome,
have to like
and change
recruit
the
like an
world for
art
the
team
better
for their Illuminati
forever.
conspiracy?
Absolutely.
Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
What the fuck is this branding?
So
This is an investor video.
yeah, by Abstergo.
Wait, so are the precursors just common knowledge in this world?
No, but
No.
for people who have the money.
Of a man we call a sage,
Yeah.
one of a rare
Okay,
race of
well,
humans with
I guess-
a surplus of ancient
I mean,
DNA.
rich people are very dumb,
This
so they
sparked a
probably
search
just
for more
accept a straight
sages in
face.
the present and in the past. The more Abstergo finds, the closer they get to their final goal.
Gotta find all the
We
sages.
blocked their recent attempts to find more, but Abstergo will not stop looking until they sequence a full precursor genome.
It's the
So,
dumbest thing.
why Arno
ever.
Dorian? Why chase an assassin through the French
We
Revolution?
gotta find this old lady's boyfriend
Turns
so
out,
that we
at
can make
some
an
point
old
in his
person.
life, Arno came into contact with another sage. We need you to find out when and where these meetings took place.
From the
If
dumb
Arnaud was
genetic
present for
memory.
this sage's death, it might lead Abstergo straight to his body. Naturally, we'd like to find it first. This is where you come in. It won't be simple. Genetic memory must be tackled in sequence to keep the data stable. But we're confident you're up to the task. And you won't be alone.
Data stable.
Other initiates, assassins just
You
like
just like
you,
start reading
are
a book
doing
and
their
it'll
part
just
to end
burst
this
into
fight.
flames.
If you need more training, more experience, you can call
I
me
used
for help.
I read books at the end first.
Okay,
and-
so the Unity is happening in the present timeline.
Yeah.
Go to
Other
the next
people
sequence.
also looking at the same time. The assassins are finally doing what Abstergo was doing and, like, you know, using a crowd to find data.
Man, this is like the least secret conspiracy ever.
To be fair, the assassins aren't particularly keep track of about. They're about keeping themselves secret, not so much the
I've got
conspiracy.
something else for you. The more time
We
you
are now
spend with
assassin.
Arnaud, the more data we'll have to increase your
Sweet,
synchronous
Davis.
system and
Oh.
to activate
These
his
novice
abilities.
robes.
Here, have
We
a
can
look at
immediately
this.
switch to something better, I think.
Man, this has so much less personality than his first outfit.
Skill trees.
So, welcome to the RPG elements. There's so
Oh,
many
boy.
numbers. There's so many numbers.
Let's talk about the things that you have to unlock, including ranged weapons and double assassinations.
Oh man.
Zara, I would unlock a gun.
Unlock a gun, trust me on
I
this.
said last game that it kind of feels like they should have just gone full like Final Fantasy party scenario or Bioware party scenario here. I feel even stronger at the screen that they should have done that.
That's what this game is. It's you and 4 other people with RPGs, like, stuff. I'm gonna spec into guns.
The starting ones, I'd say grab gun and lockpicking.
Yeah, those are the most important ones. Double assassination's nice to have, but it's better to have later.
You can actually also get by with the old trick of stabbing one person and then quickly stabbing the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there's a lockpicking mini game now.
Yes.
It's your standard stop the bar in the middle of the
Unlock
bar.
environmental blending.
Yes,
You do. You don't know how to do it.
Also, it doesn't. Honestly, I would say don't. It doesn't come up that much. Crowd blending is way more useful.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So the communal abilities are great for multiplayer, but don't unlock them until you play multiplayer.
Disguise is pretty useful by itself.
Sure, I just never found a use for it.
One last thing.
Myself.
While you've been busy, I had Deacon do some poking around in Arnaud's memories. Seems he was a busy guy. See that symbol? That's a co-op mission. I play a lot of games multiplayer. I don't know about you, but I thought you'd like to mix it up a little.
Thanks,
These are
Bishop.
missions Arnaud ran with his assassin buddies, so they'll give you an idea of what our organization's about. Just walk into the glitch and you'll get all the details. I've marked them on your map.
Anyway, co-op is unlocked now.
Wait, so is the reason that co-op is in this game the exact same reason it in like? This isn't the game in game. The co-op exists because for the same reason as at a game that some developer thought it'd be cool.
I think they wanted to try
So
this game.
in game, the explanation is that like you're not the only one going through Arnaud's memories. So you're working with other people who are also doing so.
So, Arnaud's robes have always really felt like pajamas to me.
Kinda.
There's something about the way they're textured. They look
Comfy.
soft. Looks like he's wearing just a giant hoodie.
I should mention, Zara, you can buy weapons just on the street, like from the start menu. Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Character
customization.
Gear loadout.
I see.
Yeah. And there's lots of different weapons, which is nice. And they all have different stats. More numbers.
Oh my god.
You
There's
may
so
want
much
to
stuff.
look through this one-handed list.
Equip at least the better ones, because you're starting sort of this garbage.
Human bone.
Morningstar, I'm
Sure.
a fan of.
Oh, you can specific non-lethal Morning Star.
Yeah.
You may have. Everyone else may have seen what I'm hinting towards.
So Steve. There's also a like a eagle sword that makes a flash of light when you unlock it.
Oh, this one?
What is
It's actually have you bought stuff on Uplay? Because I'm pretty sure it's a Uplay only one.
Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't think it's. I don't own it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the like on the ones you can buy? They have buy and hack. What is the hack one?
You can buy them early.
Microtransactions, baby. This game was full of them.
Oh.
I'm going to use my Helix money to hack them. And Helix money only costs $3.
Let's go with Arno's
Don't.
French rapier.
It's actually super easy to get money in this game.
Hell
Do
yeah.
not ever do that by microtransactions.
Heck yes.
What?
Spears
Okay,
in video
so-
games.
You got your assassin points and you got your helix bucks. What is the middle resource that looks like an M?
Mastery, or I think is what they call it. It's used for upgrading gear.
Yeah, I saw the.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw it was for upgrades, but ooh, spears.
Please,
Spears are cool.
you get it for doing certain things.
Oh hell yeah! Get the.
Escaping, for example. The way that I usually get it is by doing a finisher in combat, because it just always happens.
Okay, I'm very in favor of the spiked staff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Arno, the
Amazing.
fucking Oni.
So you earn experience from doing things in the game, right? But that, like, almost anything earns you experience. Like, if you use the zip rope things to, like, ride a rope up to the top of a building, that's 150 experience. You're gonna be
I
earning
think
experience.
those might be the quickest. Like, if you're experienced grinding, those might be the quickest.
Sword staff.
They're fast.
Spiked battle club. Great claymore.
Ooh, spiked. I love that spiked
Great
battle club.
Flumbers, yeah.
So the one-handed, two-handed, and pole arms all share the same slot,
Oh.
Yeah, I figured as much.
and pistols and
Oh,
rifles
heck
share
yes.
the same spot.
Gun!
It's so dumb.
Five gun!
How much gun can this gun handle?
I believe that gun. No, a different one, but that looks like that. I believe the gun to the right of that one.
This one.
Is. No, I meant to the right of the duck gun.
Oh, this one. Ah, yes.
Yeah, that one. That one is the most ridiculous fucking thing
I love these
in
guns.
combat. This is just a boring gun.
So many guns. And this is Long Gun, father of gun.
I do not use long guns. I have never found them useful.
Hold on.
Hey,
hurt. Why? What is with this non-lethal tag on these rifles?
No.
I don't know what that tag means.
All that tag means is when you hit somebody with this weapon and it would
Oh
drop.
right. Okay. In
Yeah.
melee.
Okay, so
Well,
now we've reached the culmination of axe and
gun sword.
Why?
But also,
oh, these all
DLC.
look the same. Or they're very similar.
Yeah, they're
That's a
very similar.
shame.
Ooh.
Okay,
You
but
could've
the
really-
guillotine guns are lethal in combat. Or melee.
Scroll down, Sarah. There's a correct color off. Yep.
Winter roses. I see. Some
Hey.
bright
If
red.
oh boy,
Yeah,
if we
fancy
played
man.
online.
Gotta
Their
be a fancy
shaders
man.
are just super velvety.
Ooh, the fancy man color. It is in reference to the multiplayer mode from the other Assassin's Creed games where you could play as a character named the Dandy, who was this like powdered wig wearing like fancy dude. It was awesome. I love playing as the Dandy.
White eagle.
Man,
80s guy.
boy, howdy, you need a lot more mastery for clothes than you do to upgrade weapons, huh?
Oh my god. I had no idea this game had this much like customization.
The stats.
This is wild.
Wait, these are stats? Oh,
Your hoods
now
have-
I'm mad at it.
Okay, so the important stats are going to be your belt and your gloves.
That is true.
Because they will modify how much of
leather.
That's a mask.
I forgot that it has a mask on it. They will modify what you can carry.
This is just chainmail.
I will say that the outfits that you can get for this game that aren't just hoods are some of them are magical, in my opinion.
The Phantom gear is basically all great.
Yeah, they're all pretty great.
Okay, I hope at some point we can go through with just the rattiest shit possible. Just, plank with nails in it for a weapon.
That's a good one.
One of these tattered hoods.
Legendary
Hard times,
Brigand
Arno. Legendary Brigand Hood, wow. Oh god, look at all these modifiers. Eagle vision range, cooldown.
It's really good. Look at the fucking stats.
If you get
I guess I will.
just focus on belt and gloves, Zara, for God's sake, for stats.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. If we play together, I'm going to be speccing into maximum eagle vision. I will view the world.
I do like the fact that which belt you have actually changes your equipment. That is actually very interesting, and I appreciate it a lot.
One of the belts is like plus 20 lockpicks, which in my opinion is absolutely necessary if you plan to do lockpicking.
Additional lockpicks.
Additional medicine is also super useful because things hit like a truck in this game.
Well, additional lockpicks.
Especially bullets.
Bullets do hurt. Yeah, you lose health pretty fast.
They're all too expensive.
We will unlock a money-making method soon enough.
Yeah.
Belt of the Raiders.
We are all the Raiders.
I'll get the Napoleonic belt for now. Forearms. Them gloves. Additional damage. And health. Revive speed.
That's utterly useless in single player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure is.
The health is nice to have, just in general. The noise reduction ones are also very nice to have. I like more stealth. Never.
There's certain ones that give gear that I grab.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, those are good for sure. I think I just
But
want.
also, we don't have that gear unlocked yet, so.
I like the additional health.
Yeah.
God, there's so much.
There's a lot of stuff to pick there.
The Prussian waistcoat. Ooh.
Can you go to the full outfit? Please, I want to see.
The which one?
I don't think he has any unlocked yet.
But you can view them. The full outfits on the bottom. Yeah. There's one at the bottom that I really like.
I'll take your. There's Shay.
Hey,
Shay's outfit.
Yep. There's Connor. How Arno can't be filling that out.
No.
That is a different
It
model.
looks like a Halloween costume on him.
Edward. Ezio, of course. Ooh. That's a good one.
Man, yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. Is this the guy from the flashback prelude?
McFarlane.
Yes.
This design by Todd McFarlane.
I equipped that immediately because I like it. It looks neat.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good design. It's way more interesting than its default one.
Spoilers.
I like the asymmetrical cape.
Yeah.
Raider outfit.
Come on. Let us see it. Yes. Yes, I am the Iron Mask.
God.
I am Iron Man.
Well, we'll do McFarlane then.
It's pretty good looking.
Does it overwrite your like other stuff?
Your gear's stats matter,
Okay.
so
yeah,
that's good.
it's just
but now we can't actually see them.
Yeah, it's just a skin thing. So if you ever want to wear the regular clothes, like just pull it off. But I like some of the outfits you can wear.
Did we get anything for our chest? We do have that. Melee armor, ranged armor. I'll just buy something random.
What's the most expensive thing you can afford?
Actually, I've got a decent amount of money at this point, so I can get something kind of halfway decent.
health is probably the most important thing, right, at this point in the game.
Currently.
Look at that tailored medieval coat.
Yeah,
it's got health. 7 HPs.
Alright. Boosts and co-op skills. I don't know.
Boosts are more microtransactions.
Skills. Boosts. Yes.
Did we equip the things we bought? Or they
Yes, we
just...
Yeah.
Okay.
It auto-equips when you buy them.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a much better assassin outfit.
Yeah, it's really good. Thanks, Todd.
A bit on the nose with the assassin logo on my back.
Kinda.
Yeah, it could do without that, but otherwise it's a way more interesting outfit.
I suppose it stands out more.
It's very subdued for Todd McFarlane design.
Yeah.
It's true. There are like no chains.
Yeah, it's not tattered.
We're okay. But died during the game.
I need this money.
Lingerie.
For my clothes. Dress up simulator.
This isn't the way to get money.
I know.
The way to get money is the way it's always been to get money in these games, even though it they made it less than in the previous games, but it's still the way to make money.
God, it was ludicrous and rogue at the end there.
It helps that there's also more stuff to buy.
A lot more stuff. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, that's
need
true.
Mad Cash if you want to get those Master Phantom masks.
I believe actually the thing is unlocked now, it's just not in this area. There's zero reason to do that.
I got Creed points from it.
Yeah, you get points. You get
That's what the
experience.
master is called. Creed points.
Oh, this guy's got a good hat.
Oh wow, yeah. Look at all those feathers. Sarah, if you go into the map, the
Ooh, 3D.
other half. Whoa. That does not go well on stream.
No,
on
I'm sure it
Discord
doesn't.
stream at least. You see that little bit away that's marked? Like there's 4 things in a corner on the other island?
These ones?
Yes. That is, over there is how you make money.
I see.
Yeah.
Cockade.
That's a different thing. That's a collectible.
Yeah, this is quite big. I mean,
It's pretty huge.
There's only the one city, right?
There's also Versailles, but
Yeah, true.
we saw all of Versailles.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also like sequences outside of these places.
And there's the DLC city. Or town. It's not a city.
This map is pretty big.
I am impressed at the scope of this, at least. There's definitely a lot more involved than I thought there was.
It's kind of amazing that they made this much stuff when they were also making another game.
Yeah.
And that other game was like 2 hours because of it.
Yep.
It's true.
Alright, well, I've been going for a couple hours, so I think this is a good place to call it.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, it was. It's fun. It's definitely a little janky, but it's still. I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
One thing I'm surprised you didn't comment on, Annoyed, is the lack of a whistle button.
It hasn't really come up yet, but yeah, if they got rid of the whistle, I used the whistle a lot more the first time I played through Black Flag, and like since I've been streaming Black Flag and Rogue, I found I used it way less than I did before.
I've used the whistle, but I think I don't really use it all that much.
I mean, you just kill stuff, so why would you use it?
Yeah.
To lure people over. Stealth, I guess.
Yeah. But,
wow.
Yeah.
Goodbye, bot in the chat.
Yeah.
Is there a bot in the chat?
There was.
There was. Maybe 2 of them. I don't know. Somebody asked you to add them on Xbox.
Mm-hmm. I also noticed that.
One of them said they were going to make a cool overlay for the channel.
Then,
oh man, we got to see off his offer.
Hi, I love your content.
Yeah.
Awesome
This
content
game.
for your channel. Do more streams like the Assassin's Creed experience.
So, since the multiplayer is like separate, are there going to be like a specific multiplayer stream, like how we did the post game for Rogue, or what?
That's yet to be determined, I guess. It's kind of like I definitely do want to do it on stream. I just like it's not. None of the like main story missions are multiplayer, right?
No.
No. You can beat the whole game single player.
Mm-hmm.
So a thing about it is that you only get skill points from doing either the multiplayer missions or what's the word? Single player missions. And like there are times during single player missions where you'll be like, I really want double assassinate right now.
But you need the skill points for it.
Yeah, that's
so like doing a multiplayer mission just to show that off, like next thing, and then we bail and you return to.
I think it'll probably be like a touch and go kind of thing, where it'll be like drop in and out every now and then.
The game does like kind of let you know like, hey, the missions ahead might be hard. You might want more skill points before you do them.
Yeah.
So you know you can always use those as an indicator. Maybe I should do some side stuff or whatever. But yeah.
Cool. Well, until next week, please check out these other streams, and yeah, I will be back with more Unity hopefully next week.
Yeah. Can't wait. It's funny.
Thank you for watching, and good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.